An object at rest stays at rest. An object at rest stays at rest. Force equals mass times acceleration. Force equals mass times acceleration. Momentum is conserved in an isolated system. Momentum is conserved in an isolated system. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. Gravity pulls objects toward the Earth. Gravity pulls objects toward the Earth. Velocity is speed with direction. Velocity is speed with direction. Mass is a measure of inertia. Mass is a measure of inertia. Work is force times distance. Work is force times distance. The law of inertia states that motion persists. The law of inertia states that motion persists. Kinetic energy depends on mass and speed. Kinetic energy depends on mass and speed. Electric current flows in a closed loop. Electric current flows in a closed loop. Magnetic fields are generated by moving charges. Magnetic fields are generated by moving charges. A conductor allows electric current to pass. A conductor allows electric current to pass. Electric fields exert force on charges. Electric fields exert force on charges. Electromagnetic waves travel at the speed of light. Electromagnetic waves travel at the speed of light. Capacitance stores electrical energy. Capacitance stores electrical energy. Resistance opposes the flow of current. Resistance opposes the flow of current. The unit of electric charge is the coulomb. The unit of electric charge is the coulomb. Magnetic poles always come in pairs. Magnetic poles always come in pairs. Induced voltage can generate current. Induced voltage can generate current. Heat flows from hot to cold. Heat flows from hot to cold. Entropy measures disorder in a system. Entropy measures disorder in a system. The first law of thermodynamics states energy conservation. The first law of thermodynamics states energy conservation. A heat engine converts heat to work. A heat engine converts heat to work. Absolute zero is the lowest possible temperature. Absolute zero is the lowest possible temperature. Specific heat capacity measures thermal resistance. Specific heat capacity measures thermal resistance. Adiabatic processes do not exchange heat. Adiabatic processes do not exchange heat. Conduction transfers heat through a material. Conduction transfers heat through a material. Convection involves fluid movement for heat transfer. Convection involves fluid movement for heat transfer. The second law states entropy always increases. The second law states entropy always increases. Particles exhibit both wave and particle properties. Particles exhibit both wave and particle properties. The uncertainty principle limits precision. The uncertainty principle limits precision. Wave functions describe particle states. Wave functions describe particle states. Quantum entanglement connects distant particles. Quantum entanglement connects distant particles. Energy quantization occurs in discrete levels. Energy quantization occurs in discrete levels. The Schrödinger equation governs quantum behavior. The Schrödinger equation governs quantum behavior. Observations collapse quantum states. Observations collapse quantum states. Electrons occupy orbitals around nuclei. Electrons occupy orbitals around nuclei. Particles have a probabilistic existence. Particles have a probabilistic existence. Photons are quanta of light energy. Photons are quanta of light energy. A black hole has immense gravity. A black hole has immense gravity. Stars produce energy through fusion. Stars produce energy through fusion. The universe is expanding. The universe is expanding. Planets orbit stars in elliptical paths. Planets orbit stars in elliptical paths. A supernova is a powerful star explosion. A supernova is a powerful star explosion. Light takes years to travel from stars. Light takes years to travel from stars. Neutron stars are extremely dense. Neutron stars are extremely dense. Galaxies contain billions of stars. Galaxies contain billions of stars. Comets have icy and rocky compositions. Comets have icy and rocky compositions. The speed of light is constant in a vacuum. The speed of light is constant in a vacuum. Optics studies the behavior of light. Optics studies the behavior of light. Reflection occurs when light bounces off surfaces. Reflection occurs when light bounces off surfaces. Refraction bends light as it passes between media. Refraction bends light as it passes between media. The speed of light varies in different materials. The speed of light varies in different materials. Lenses focus light to form images. Lenses focus light to form images. Mirrors reflect light to produce images. Mirrors reflect light to produce images. Interference patterns arise from wave overlap. Interference patterns arise from wave overlap. Diffraction occurs when light bends around obstacles. Diffraction occurs when light bends around obstacles. Polarization filters light waves in a specific direction. Polarization filters light waves in a specific direction. Total internal reflection occurs when light is trapped in a medium. Total internal reflection occurs when light is trapped in a medium. Nuclear physics studies atomic nuclei and their interactions. Nuclear physics studies atomic nuclei and their interactions. Radioactive decay releases particles and energy. Radioactive decay releases particles and energy. Fission splits a nucleus into smaller parts. Fission splits a nucleus into smaller parts. Fusion combines nuclei to form a heavier one. Fusion combines nuclei to form a heavier one. Nuclear reactions release large amounts of energy. Nuclear reactions release large amounts of energy. The strong nuclear force holds protons and neutrons together. The strong nuclear force holds protons and neutrons together. The binding energy is the energy needed to disassemble a nucleus. The binding energy is the energy needed to disassemble a nucleus. Isotopes are variants of elements with different neutron numbers. Isotopes are variants of elements with different neutron numbers. The mass-energy equivalency equals mc squared applies to nuclear reactions. The mass-energy equivalency equals mc squared applies to nuclear reactions. Nuclear reactors harness fission for energy production. Nuclear reactors harness fission for energy production. Time dilation occurs at high speeds. Time dilation occurs at high speeds. Mass increases with velocity. Mass increases with velocity. E equals mc squared expresses energy mass equivalence. E equals mc squared expresses energy mass equivalence. Gravity bends spacetime. Gravity bends spacetime. Black holes warp spacetime. Black holes warp spacetime. Gravitational waves propagate through space. Gravitational waves propagate through space. Relativity explains the curvature of light. Relativity explains the curvature of light. The twin paradox illustrates time dilation. The twin paradox illustrates time dilation. Objects experience length contraction at high speeds. Objects experience length contraction at high speeds. General relativity applies to accelerating systems. General relativity applies to accelerating systems. Fluid flow follows the path of least resistance. Fluid flow follows the path of least resistance. Reynolds number predicts flow regime. Reynolds number predicts flow regime. Viscosity measures a fluid's resistance to flow. Viscosity measures a fluid's resistance to flow. Bernoulli's principle relates pressure and velocity. Bernoulli's principle relates pressure and velocity. Fluids can be compressible or incompressible. Fluids can be compressible or incompressible. Turbulence results from chaotic fluid motion. Turbulence results from chaotic fluid motion. Laminar flow is smooth and orderly. Laminar flow is smooth and orderly. Surface tension causes water droplets to form. Surface tension causes water droplets to form. Navier-Stokes equations describe fluid motion. Navier-Stokes equations describe fluid motion. The boundary layer affects drag and lift. The boundary layer affects drag and lift. Sound waves are vibrations through a medium. Sound waves are vibrations through a medium. Frequency determines pitch of a sound. Frequency determines pitch of a sound. Sound travels faster in water than air. Sound travels faster in water than air. Decibels measure sound intensity. Decibels measure sound intensity. Echoes occur when sound reflects off surfaces. Echoes occur when sound reflects off surfaces. Resonance amplifies certain sound frequencies. Resonance amplifies certain sound frequencies. Ultrasound is sound at frequencies above 20 kHz. Ultrasound is sound at frequencies above 20 kHz. The Doppler effect changes sound pitch with motion. The Doppler effect changes sound pitch with motion. Acoustics studies how sound waves behave. Acoustics studies how sound waves behave. Sound waves can interfere constructively or destructively. Sound waves can interfere constructively or destructively. Solids have a fixed shape and volume. Solids have a fixed shape and volume. Crystal lattices determine material properties. Crystal lattices determine material properties. Semiconductors are crucial for electronic devices. Semiconductors are crucial for electronic devices. Band theory explains electrical conductivity. Band theory explains electrical conductivity. Superconductivity occurs at very low temperatures. Superconductivity occurs at very low temperatures. Magnetic domains align in ferromagnetic materials. Magnetic domains align in ferromagnetic materials. Photons can be absorbed or emitted by electrons. Photons can be absorbed or emitted by electrons. Solids can exhibit both elastic and plastic behavior. Solids can exhibit both elastic and plastic behavior. Thermal conductivity measures heat transfer. Thermal conductivity measures heat transfer. Defects in crystals can alter their properties. Defects in crystals can alter their properties. Plasmas are ionized gases with free electrons. Plasmas are ionized gases with free electrons. Plasma conducts electricity and responds to magnetic fields. Plasma conducts electricity and responds to magnetic fields. The Sun is a massive plasma sphere. The Sun is a massive plasma sphere. Plasma confinement is crucial for fusion energy. Plasma confinement is crucial for fusion energy. Ionization energy is needed to create plasma. Ionization energy is needed to create plasma. Plasma density affects its behavior and stability. Plasma density affects its behavior and stability. Electrons move faster than ions in plasma. Electrons move faster than ions in plasma. Plasma diagnostics help measure its properties. Plasma diagnostics help measure its properties. Plasma waves can transmit energy through space. Plasma waves can transmit energy through space. Lightning is a natural plasma discharge. Lightning is a natural plasma discharge. Particles are the building blocks of matter. Particles are the building blocks of matter. The Higgs boson gives mass to particles. The Higgs boson gives mass to particles. Quarks form protons and neutrons. Quarks form protons and neutrons. Neutrinos interact weakly with matter. Neutrinos interact weakly with matter. Particles can be detected using particle accelerators. Particles can be detected using particle accelerators. Antiparticles have opposite charges to particles. Antiparticles have opposite charges to particles. The Standard Model explains particle interactions. The Standard Model explains particle interactions. Bosons mediate fundamental forces. Bosons mediate fundamental forces. Particles decay into lighter particles. Particles decay into lighter particles. High-energy collisions reveal new particles. High-energy collisions reveal new particles. Earth's magnetic field is generated by its core. Earth's magnetic field is generated by its core. Seismic waves reveal Earth's internal structure. Seismic waves reveal Earth's internal structure. Tectonic plates cause earthquakes and volcanic activity. Tectonic plates cause earthquakes and volcanic activity. Gravity influences ocean tides. Gravity influences ocean tides. Geothermal energy originates from Earth's heat. Geothermal energy originates from Earth's heat. The crust is the Earth's outermost layer. The crust is the Earth's outermost layer. Mantle convection drives plate tectonics. Mantle convection drives plate tectonics. Mineral composition affects rock properties. Mineral composition affects rock properties. Volcanoes release magma and gases. Volcanoes release magma and gases. Earth's atmosphere protects life from radiation. Earth's atmosphere protects life from radiation. Proteins have complex structures for function. Proteins have complex structures for function. DNA stores genetic information. DNA stores genetic information. Enzymes catalyze biochemical reactions. Enzymes catalyze biochemical reactions. Cell membranes control entry and exit of substances. Cell membranes control entry and exit of substances. Ion channels regulate cell signaling. Ion channels regulate cell signaling. ATP is the energy currency of cells. ATP is the energy currency of cells. Biomolecules interact through non-covalent forces. Biomolecules interact through non-covalent forces. Muscle contraction involves actin and myosin. Muscle contraction involves actin and myosin. Biophysics applies physics to biological systems. Biophysics applies physics to biological systems. The human brain processes information electrically. The human brain processes information electrically. Particles are excitations in fields. Particles are excitations in fields. Quantum fields underlie particle interactions. Quantum fields underlie particle interactions. The Higgs field gives particles mass. The Higgs field gives particles mass. Virtual particles mediate forces between particles. Virtual particles mediate forces between particles. Quantum electrodynamics explains electromagnetic interactions. Quantum electrodynamics explains electromagnetic interactions. The vacuum state has fluctuating energy. The vacuum state has fluctuating energy. Quantum fields obey specific symmetries. Quantum fields obey specific symmetries. Renormalization deals with infinities in calculations. Renormalization deals with infinities in calculations. Feynman diagrams represent particle interactions. Feynman diagrams represent particle interactions. Quantum field theory combines quantum mechanics and special relativity. Quantum field theory combines quantum mechanics and special relativity. The universe is expanding rapidly. The universe is expanding rapidly. Cosmic microwave background radiation provides evidence for the Big Bang. Cosmic microwave background radiation provides evidence for the Big Bang. Black holes are regions of extreme gravity. Black holes are regions of extreme gravity. Dark matter is invisible but detectable through gravitational effects. Dark matter is invisible but detectable through gravitational effects. Dark energy accelerates the universe's expansion. Dark energy accelerates the universe's expansion. Cosmological redshift indicates distance and speed. Cosmological redshift indicates distance and speed. The observable universe is finite but vast. The observable universe is finite but vast. Galaxies form through gravitational attraction. Galaxies form through gravitational attraction. Quasars are extremely luminous and distant objects. Quasars are extremely luminous and distant objects. The universe's age is estimated at 13.8 billion years. The universe's age is estimated at 13.8 billion years. Small systems can show fluctuations in energy. Small systems can show fluctuations in energy. The second law of thermodynamics applies to small systems. The second law of thermodynamics applies to small systems. Entropy can be reduced locally by work. Entropy can be reduced locally by work. Heat transfer can be reversible or irreversible. Heat transfer can be reversible or irreversible. Microstates determine the entropy of a system. Microstates determine the entropy of a system. The fluctuation theorem relates entropy and probability. The fluctuation theorem relates entropy and probability. Small systems can reach equilibrium faster. Small systems can reach equilibrium faster. Brownian motion is evidence of particle movement. Brownian motion is evidence of particle movement. Temperature measures average kinetic energy. Temperature measures average kinetic energy. Work done on a small system affects its energy. Work done on a small system affects its energy. Nanoparticles have unique physical properties. Nanoparticles have unique physical properties. Quantum effects dominate at the nanoscale. Quantum effects dominate at the nanoscale. Nanotubes can conduct electricity efficiently. Nanotubes can conduct electricity efficiently. The surface area of nanoparticles is significant. The surface area of nanoparticles is significant. Nanotechnology enables advanced materials. Nanotechnology enables advanced materials. Carbon nanomaterials have extraordinary strength. Carbon nanomaterials have extraordinary strength. Nanoelectronics push limits of miniaturization. Nanoelectronics push limits of miniaturization. Molecular self-assembly is used in nanofabrication. Molecular self-assembly is used in nanofabrication. Nanophysics explores matter on an atomic scale. Nanophysics explores matter on an atomic scale. Quantum dots emit specific light colors. Quantum dots emit specific light colors. Optoelectronics combine optics and electronics. Optoelectronics combine optics and electronics. Photodetectors convert light into electrical signals. Photodetectors convert light into electrical signals. Light-emitting diodes emit light when current flows. Light-emitting diodes emit light when current flows. Solar cells convert sunlight into electricity. Solar cells convert sunlight into electricity. Optical fibers transmit data over long distances. Optical fibers transmit data over long distances. Laser technology is fundamental in optoelectronics. Laser technology is fundamental in optoelectronics. Holography creates three-dimensional images. Holography creates three-dimensional images. Semiconductor materials are used for optoelectronics. Semiconductor materials are used for optoelectronics. Photovoltaic cells power electronic devices. Photovoltaic cells power electronic devices. Modulators control the amplitude of light waves. Modulators control the amplitude of light waves. Mathematics formulates physical theories precisely. Mathematics formulates physical theories precisely. Differential equations describe physical processes. Differential equations describe physical processes. Symmetry is a key concept in physics. Symmetry is a key concept in physics. Wave equations model oscillatory phenomena. Wave equations model oscillatory phenomena. Fourier transforms analyze complex waveforms. Fourier transforms analyze complex waveforms. Partial differential equations describe fluid flow. Partial differential equations describe fluid flow. Group theory applies to quantum mechanics. Group theory applies to quantum mechanics. Calculus is essential for physics calculations. Calculus is essential for physics calculations. Tensor calculus is used in general relativity. Tensor calculus is used in general relativity. Mathematical models predict physical behavior. Mathematical models predict physical behavior. Applied physics bridges theory and practical use. Applied physics bridges theory and practical use. It supports engineering with scientific principles. It supports engineering with scientific principles. Laser technology is applied in surgery. Laser technology is applied in surgery. Semiconductors are vital for electronic circuits. Semiconductors are vital for electronic circuits. Renewable energy relies on applied physics. Renewable energy relies on applied physics. Magnetic resonance imaging uses physics for health. Magnetic resonance imaging uses physics for health. Quantum effects enable advanced materials. Quantum effects enable advanced materials. Nanotechnology offers solutions for various fields. Nanotechnology offers solutions for various fields. Applied physics aids in spacecraft design. Applied physics aids in spacecraft design. Energy storage technology benefits from physics. Energy storage technology benefits from physics. MHD studies magnetic fields in conductive fluids. MHD studies magnetic fields in conductive fluids. Plasmas are a primary subject in MHD. Plasmas are a primary subject in MHD. MHD helps design fusion reactors. MHD helps design fusion reactors. Magnetic fields affect fluid motion. Magnetic fields affect fluid motion. MHD can model the behavior of the sun. MHD can model the behavior of the sun. Electromagnetic forces drive fluid dynamics. Electromagnetic forces drive fluid dynamics. The concept is key in astrophysics. The concept is key in astrophysics. MHD is used in plasma confinement. MHD is used in plasma confinement. Electrolytic fluids can generate magnetic fields. Electrolytic fluids can generate magnetic fields. MHD plays a role in space propulsion. MHD plays a role in space propulsion. High-energy collisions reveal fundamental particles. High-energy collisions reveal fundamental particles. Particle accelerators probe subatomic structures. Particle accelerators probe subatomic structures. The Higgs boson was discovered at CERN. The Higgs boson was discovered at CERN. Quarks and gluons form the building blocks. Quarks and gluons form the building blocks. Collider experiments test particle interactions. Collider experiments test particle interactions. High-energy physics explores force unification. High-energy physics explores force unification. Antimatter research seeks practical applications. Antimatter research seeks practical applications. Accelerator physics aids in medical imaging. Accelerator physics aids in medical imaging. The Standard Model describes particle physics. The Standard Model describes particle physics. Neutrino oscillations reveal particle behavior. Neutrino oscillations reveal particle behavior. Electrodynamics studies the interaction of charges. Electrodynamics studies the interaction of charges. Maxwell's equations unify electricity and magnetism. Maxwell's equations unify electricity and magnetism. Electromagnetic waves travel at the speed of light. Electromagnetic waves travel at the speed of light. Magnetic fields are produced by moving charges. Magnetic fields are produced by moving charges. Electric fields exert forces on charged particles. Electric fields exert forces on charged particles. The Lorentz force acts on charged particles. The Lorentz force acts on charged particles. Electrodynamics underlies all modern electronics. Electrodynamics underlies all modern electronics. Radio waves are electromagnetic waves. Radio waves are electromagnetic waves. The electromagnetic spectrum includes visible light. The electromagnetic spectrum includes visible light. Electromagnetic radiation carries energy and momentum. Electromagnetic radiation carries energy and momentum. Quantum optics studies light at the quantum level. Quantum optics studies light at the quantum level. Photon entanglement demonstrates non-locality. Photon entanglement demonstrates non-locality. Laser light can be coherent or incoherent. Laser light can be coherent or incoherent. Quantum superposition applies to photons. Quantum superposition applies to photons. The Heisenberg uncertainty principle is fundamental. The Heisenberg uncertainty principle is fundamental. Quantum states can be manipulated using beam splitters. Quantum states can be manipulated using beam splitters. Quantum interference occurs in the double-slit experiment. Quantum interference occurs in the double-slit experiment. Quantum optics explores single photon sources. Quantum optics explores single photon sources. Entangled photons have correlated properties. Entangled photons have correlated properties. Quantum optics enables the development of quantum computers. Quantum optics enables the development of quantum computers. Relativity predicts time dilation near black holes. Relativity predicts time dilation near black holes. Gravitational waves were detected by LIGO. Gravitational waves were detected by LIGO. Black holes are regions of extreme space curvature. Black holes are regions of extreme space curvature. Einstein's theory applies to massive objects. Einstein's theory applies to massive objects. Relativistic effects impact satellite orbits. Relativistic effects impact satellite orbits. Neutron stars are remnants of massive stars. Neutron stars are remnants of massive stars. Gravitational lensing bends light around massive bodies. Gravitational lensing bends light around massive bodies. Relativistic jets are expelled by black holes. Relativistic jets are expelled by black holes. Space-time is curved by massive objects. Space-time is curved by massive objects. Relativistic astrophysics explores the universe's extremes. Relativistic astrophysics explores the universe's extremes. Qubits are the fundamental unit of quantum data. Qubits are the fundamental unit of quantum data. Quantum entanglement links particles instantaneously. Quantum entanglement links particles instantaneously. Quantum computers solve complex problems faster. Quantum computers solve complex problems faster. Quantum cryptography ensures secure communication. Quantum cryptography ensures secure communication. The no-cloning theorem limits information replication. The no-cloning theorem limits information replication. Quantum superposition allows multiple states simultaneously. Quantum superposition allows multiple states simultaneously. Entangled states are used in quantum teleportation. Entangled states are used in quantum teleportation. Quantum gates manipulate qubit states. Quantum gates manipulate qubit states. Quantum algorithms improve data processing. Quantum algorithms improve data processing. Quantum error correction stabilizes quantum information. Quantum error correction stabilizes quantum information. Gravitational waves are ripples in spacetime. Gravitational waves are ripples in spacetime. LIGO detected gravitational waves from a merger. LIGO detected gravitational waves from a merger. They travel at the speed of light. They travel at the speed of light. Einstein's general relativity predicted gravitational waves. Einstein's general relativity predicted gravitational waves. Gravitational waves carry energy through space. Gravitational waves carry energy through space. They are caused by massive objects accelerating. They are caused by massive objects accelerating. Interferometers measure tiny spacetime distortions. Interferometers measure tiny spacetime distortions. Gravitational waves provide a new astronomy tool. Gravitational waves provide a new astronomy tool. Black hole mergers emit gravitational waves. Black hole mergers emit gravitational waves. Gravitational wave detection has revolutionized physics. Gravitational wave detection has revolutionized physics. Astrobiology studies life in the universe. Astrobiology studies life in the universe. Life may exist in extreme environments on Earth. Life may exist in extreme environments on Earth. Exoplanet searches aim to find habitable worlds. Exoplanet searches aim to find habitable worlds. The Drake equation estimates extraterrestrial civilizations. The Drake equation estimates extraterrestrial civilizations. Panspermia theory suggests life can spread through space. Panspermia theory suggests life can spread through space. Water is essential for life as we know it. Water is essential for life as we know it. Organic molecules are building blocks of life. Organic molecules are building blocks of life. Mars may have once had liquid water. Mars may have once had liquid water. Astrobiology explores life's origin and evolution. Astrobiology explores life's origin and evolution. Microbial life can survive in harsh conditions. Microbial life can survive in harsh conditions.